Door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind.
Welcome to the dimension of imagination, where nothing is as it seems. Today, we're diving into the top 10 most shocking twists from the Twilight Zone. Hold on to your seats. It's going to be a mind-bending ride. Number 10, The After Hours. Starting our countdown at number 10, we step into the eerie world of the after hours. Picture Marcia White, your average shopper, navigating the aisles of a department store, but something's amiss. The store seems off. The mannequins? They're not just striking poses, they're strikingly real. As Marcia's shopping trip turns into a maze of confusion, she stumbles upon a chilling revelation. Those mannequins aren't just life-sized, they have lives of their own. And the bigger twist? Marcia herself is one of those plastic posers, taking a day off from her pedestal. It's a classic Twilight Zone gotcha moment. Next time you feel out of place, just be grateful you're not realizing you're a mannequin on your day out. Talk about a stiff personality.
When you're on the outside, everything seems so normal. As if
what, Marcia?
As if we were like the others.
Number 9, Third from the Sun. Slipping into our number 9 slot is Third from the Sun. Picture this, 2 families, 1 stolen spaceship, and a planet about to go kaboom. The Sturkas and the Rydens are all set for the ultimate getaway, trying to dodge nosy neighbors and government agents. You'd think they're planning a weekend barbecue, not escaping an apocalyptic meltdown. But here's where things get spicy. They're not just jetting off from Earth, they're actually zooming straight towards it. It's a classic Twilight Zone twist reminding us that sometimes the grass isn't always greener on the other side. It's just another shade of radioactive.
Third planet from the sun, Bill. It's called Earth.
Number 8, The Dummy. Creeping in here at number 8 is The Dummy. Meet Jerry, a ventriloquist who's convinced his wooden sidekick Willie is more than just a prop. But as the spotlight fades and the curtains close, things take a turn for the eerie. Willie's eyes seem to gleam a little too brightly, and his wooden grin stretching a tad too wide. And as Jerry's paranoia grows, he realizes that Willie isn't just looking for a voice of his own. He's after a whole new look. Yup, you guessed it, Jerry's body. It's every performer's nightmare, being upstaged by your own act. But this isn't just a bad review. It's a full-blown identity theft. Talk about a hostile takeover. In the Twilight Zone, even the inanimate aren't what they seem, and sometimes they're eyeing your job and your life.
What do you say, stranger? You slumming?
Number 7, A Nice Place to Visit. Landing in at lucky number 7, we delve into A Nice Place to Visit. Meet Rocky, a small-time crook who, after a rather unfortunate end, finds himself in what seems like paradise. Every wish granted, every desire fulfilled. Sounds heavenly, right? But as the days turn into an endless loop of indulgence without purpose, Rocky starts to feel the heat, and not the good kind. The big reveal? He's not in heaven. He's in Hell's VIP lounge. And the charming Mr. Pip, his ever-accommodating host? Well, let's just say he's got a devilish job description. It's a classic case of be careful what you wish for, because in the Twilight Zone, even paradise can become a prison. And as for our friend Rocky, well, at least the devil's in the details.
Whatever gave you the idea you were in heaven, Mr. Valentine? This is the other place.
Number 6, The Howling Man. Sliding into the number 6 spot, we have The Howling Man. Picture this. You're seeking shelter in a remote monastery during a stormy night. The monks are hospitable, the ambiance is serene, but there's just one tiny issue. The incessant howling from one particular room. David, our curious protagonist, soon discovers the source. A man locked behind bars, claiming to be unjustly imprisoned. But the monks have a different story. They say he's the devil himself. Now, we've all had our share of pesky neighbors, but having Satan as a roomie? That's next level. David, ever the Good Samaritan, decides to free the man, only to realize that some do not disturb signs are there for a reason. In the Twilight Zone, even acts of kindness can unleash hellish consequences. So the next time you think about helping a stranger in distress, maybe check for horns first. Number 5. To serve man. Now cracking into our top 5, we're serving up a dish of to serve man. Picture this. Towering, seemingly benevolent aliens known as the Canamites land on Earth, promising peace and prosperity. They even leave behind a book as a token of goodwill. Humanity's buzzing with excitement, thinking it's the ultimate guide to universal harmony. But as the saying goes, if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Linguists finally deciphered the book's title, To Serve Man. Sounds promising, right? But as more and more humans eagerly board the Canamite spaceship for a supposed utopia, a horrifying revelation unfolds. To Serve Man isn't about bettering humanity. It's a gourmet's guide on how to serve us up on a platter. Talk about a culinary twist. So the next time an extraterrestrial offers you a free trip, maybe check their menu first. Bon appetit.
To serve man, it's a cookbook.
Number 4. 5 characters in search of an exit. Rolling in at number 4, we dive into the perplexing world of 5 characters in search of an exit. Imagine waking up in a giant cylindrical room with no memory, no doors, and no way out. Sounds like a bad hangover, right? But for an army major, a ballerina, a clown, a bagpiper, and a hobo, it's a baffling reality. They bicker, they theorize, and they even attempt some daring escapes. It's like a bizarre escape room, but the stakes are way higher. And it's just when you think you've got a grip on the situation that the Twilight Zone pulls the rug out from under you. The grand revelation? They're not humans in purgatory. They're forgotten toys in a donation bin. So the next time you're feeling trapped in life's monotony, just remember, at least you're not stuck in a toy box waiting for playtime. Or are you?
Dolls for Christmas! Open your hearts, dear people!
Number 3. The Invaders. Securing the bronze on our twist podium at number 3 is The Invaders. Picture an isolated farmhouse, a lone woman going about her day, and suddenly her world is turned upside down by tiny hostile invaders. These pint-sized pests come armed with ray guns and a whole lot of audacity. As she battles these miniature menaces, we're left wondering, who are these little guys? Extraterrestrial pests? Advanced tech toys gone rogue? But as always, the Twilight Zone delivers a twist that's out of this world. Those aliens? They're American astronauts, and our giant woman, just a regular-sized inhabitant of another planet. It's a cosmic reminder that perspective is everything, and in the vastness of the universe, size really does matter. Number 2. Eye of the Beholder. Holding the runner-up spot at number 2 is the iconic Eye of the Beholder. Dive into a world where beauty standards are, let's just say, a little twisted. We follow a woman, her face bandaged, anxiously awaiting the results of her 11th attempt at plastic surgery. The goal? To look normal. But in this topsy-turvy realm, normal isn't what you'd expect. When the bandages finally come off, we're hit with the shocking truth. What we perceive as beautiful is considered hideous in this world. It's like finding out that the world's top supermodels are, in fact, garden gnomes. It's a stark reminder that beauty truly lies in the eye of the beholder, or, in this case, the twisted mind of a society's rule makers. So next time you're stressing out about a bad hair day or that tiny blemish, just remember, somewhere out there, you're the epitome of perfection. Or, the exact opposite.
If, on the other hand, this final treatment has not achieved the desired result, please remember, Miss Tyler, that you can still live a long and fruitful life among people of your own kind.
Number 1. Time Enough at Last. And now for our grand finale. The number 1 spot goes to the unforgettable Time Enough at Last. Enter Henry Bemis, the world's most enthusiastic bookworm. In a world that never stops, all he yearns for is a quiet moment to dive into his beloved books. And as fate would have it, He gets his wish when the world comes to a screeching halt, courtesy of a nuclear apocalypse. It's every introvert's dream, peace, quiet, and an endless library. But as Henry prepares to indulge in his literary paradise, tragedy strikes in the form of two broken lenses. Oh, the irony. It's like winning a lifetime supply of chocolate and realizing you've developed an allergy. In the cruel world of the Twilight Zone, even the end of the world can't guarantee a happy ending. So for all you avid readers out there, let Henry's misfortune be a lesson. Always pack a spare pair of glasses. And maybe an apocalypse survival guide just in case. And there you have it, the creme de la creepy from the Twilight Zone. A show that teaches us life's most important lesson. Always expect the unexpected. And maybe keep a sense of humor about it. I'd also like to thank the newest member of the Rerun Zone community, Brandon Bragg. Thanks for joining, Brandon. This is Rich from Rerun Zone. I'll see you next time.